Yo, what's going on? It's Miguel, aka SalesFunnelGod, and I'm coming at you because I have another video and it's another response to another comment that I got, and I'm really excited about this one because it's a little bit more self-development focused. I'm super into that shit. I'm reading a book called Millionaire Habits, and I'm gonna take this definitely towards the habit end of the spectrum when it comes to self-development, all right? So, the question that I got, one second, let me bring this up. It's very unprofessional, my bad. All right, so the question that I got is from Mario Barbaric. I actually got a name right, who would have known? So, Mario Barbaric is asking how to make yourself start taking action and stay focused. First off, as always, thank you, Mario, for watching and for even taking the time to ask the question. I'm really excited about this one, like I said. So, how in the hell do you motivate? Was that what the hell you said? You say did you say some bullshit about motivation? How do you make yourself? Okay, I'm happy that you said make yourself start taking action, because this definitely is more of it's something that you make happen. You don't let this happen to you. So how do you make yourself start taking action and stay focused? Look, if you've listened to any of the videos about my backstory, you know that me personally, I am more of a lethargic, lazy person. I would definitely consider myself to be more on the lazy end of the spectrum. So how do I go from being this extremely lazy person to being able to work these really long hours? I'm working 7 days a week and I'm not tired whatsoever. Like, I just keep it going, but I do still have my moments of laziness. How in the hell am I able to do it? I'm going to tell you exactly how I do it right now. One of my all-time favorite books is known as The Power of Habit. I would highly suggest you read it, pick up the audiobook, because you can switch up a lot of your behaviors by using the principles that are in this book that I'm going to explain to you exactly right now. So, in order for you to fully understand it without me explaining a bunch of technical stuff to you, I'm just going to tell you a story from the book that he gives in order to illustrate just how powerful the power of habit is. So, there's a woman who was struggling to lose weight. Like, it was so hard for her. She's gone to plenty of doctors. All of them keep saying the same thing. You want to reduce the amount of calories. You want to start doing more cardio. Or some would be like, you need to start lifting weights, and you need to start doing this type of diet. You need to start taking these pills. And you need to start doing this particular diet. There are all these different things. She keeps going to all these doctors, all these weight nutritionists, nutrition specialists, all of these experts. They're giving her all these different types of advice. And for years, she is unable to take off the pounds off of her body. This is causing her all different types of depression. It's making her angry with herself. And it's making it seem as though it is impossible for her to actually make this happen for herself. What would usually happen is she would try out this new thing for a couple of weeks. And in the end, she would either revert back to her old ways or it just wouldn't work. So what ended up working for her? She finally goes to a doctor. She shows up and she lets him know what the problem is. Hey, like, I'm struggling to lose fat. I've gone to all these doctors and nothing seems to be working for me. And then he gets ready to give his advice, and she says, no, I already know. You want me to do more cardio and reduce the amount of calories I'm eating. And he asks, oh, so have you tried that? And she says, yes, I've tried it a bunch of times. He asks, well, did it work? She says, no. He says, okay, then we're not going to do that. Instead, what I want you to do is for 10 minutes every single day for the next 7 days, I want you, or 7, 14, whatever it was, I want you to march in place while you're watching TV. Just 10 minutes. I want you to take 10 minutes, take the timer out. Do not go over 10 and don't go under 10. I want you to go to exactly 10 minutes a day. I want you to march in place. That's it. In 7, 14 days, whatever it was, I want you to come back and I want you to report your results to me. She gets confused, but she says okay, and she goes along with it. 14 days, let's just go with 14, it makes more sense. 14 days pass, she comes back. And he asked her, so last time you came, I told you to march in place for 10 minutes every single day, so that for 10 minutes, nothing more, nothing less. And she said, he goes, did you go ahead and follow the prescription? She says, I'm sorry. Sometimes I know you told me to only march 10 minutes. Sometimes I did I did 10 minutes and it was easy, so I would bump it up to 15 sometimes. Sometimes I would do 11, 12, 13. And then he goes, man, I can't believe you did this. Well, were you able to do it the entire time? She says, yeah, it was actually easy. He goes, okay. Since you were able to do it longer, let's just go ahead and bump it up to 15. She says, no, let's just bump it up to 20. He goes, all right, let's bump it up to 20. Long story short, she ended up losing all of the excess weight that she wanted, and she went on to run marathons, crazy shit like that. What was it? It was the power of habit. And what the problem was that all of these other doctors, nutritionists, all of these people were trying to get someone who's obviously never had the capability of being able to discipline themselves to eat properly and to exercise on a regular basis to go from 0 to 100 immediately. It's almost like taking a rocket ship and having it blast off to the moon without any of the checks, without any of the initial launch where it slowly takes off and then it launches into the sky. It's like skipping that part and just going yo, all right, take that rocket and put it on the moon now. That's basically what all these people were asking her to do. What this dude did is he baby stepped her into the direction that she wanted to go. So it went from marching 20 minutes in place while she was watching TV to maybe taking a walk around the block to maybe just, track your calories of 3 days out of the week. The point is, start easy on yourself and then build up from there so that you can not only create the habit, but you can start building momentum towards what it is that you're trying to accomplish. If you want to know what it was that made me capable of being able to accomplish these things, being able to work for long amounts of hours, was I just set the initial goal for myself was just to wake up at 4:30 in the morning every single day. I made that a habit, and all of these other habits start to follow suit. If you read the book, he mentions that there's usually, I forgot what he calls it, let's just call it a pillar habit. There's one pillar habit where if you change this one thing, if you focus on this one habit that you need to change, such as marching in place for 10 minutes every single day, you will notice that you have a multitude of other habits that start to follow along because this one starts to take care of itself, and naturally all of these other things start to happen. So how do you make yourself work? How do you make yourself stay focused? The answer is start off slow. Pick either a short amount of time, 5 days a week, 3 days a week, if you feel like you need to take it back a little bit, and then build up from there. And anytime you fall off, don't be hard on yourself about it. The point is, keep your mind intact. Don't overwhelm yourself with the amount of shit that you need to do. You don't need to do crazy shit super fast. Excuse me. You don't need to do a bunch of crazy shit super fast. If you take your time and go easy on yourself and then slowly ramp up the amount of stuff that you're capable of, then you'll notice that you'll be able to start doing some crazy things. You're sort of easing yourself into the crazy goals that you have for yourself. So that is how you stay focused. That is how you build up into the ability to work for long hours, to get a bunch of shit done. This is how you do it. I strongly suggest you read The Power of Habit or get the audiobook. It's amazing. And let me know what it's like. I hope you enjoyed the video. If there's anything you would like a video made about, just like my homeboy, I forgot his name, sorry bro. Just like homeboy just had a video made for him, go ahead and leave a comment below. Let me know what it is that you want me to answer. I'll definitely get to it. If the question is dope, So definitely leave questions below that you want me to make videos on. Like this video, comment on it, subscribe so that you can see all the new videos that I'm coming out. I'm dropping videos every day if you haven't noticed. So definitely subscribe and follow along with the content because I'm giving a lot of dope shit away for free, just being honest. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video one more time. Thank you for sending in your question, and peace.